Good evening. Welcome to the TELUS Center for Performance and Learning in our Koerner Hall. My name is Mervan Mehta. I'm Executive Director of Performing Arts here at the Royal Conservatory, and we are thrilled to be hosting for the third year in a row the Maple Blues Awards and the 15th anniversary of the Maple Blues Awards. So thank you all for coming tonight.
15 years ago, the Toronto Blues Society initiated the Maple Blues Awards, which are Canada's preeminent blues awards program. And they had a few simple goals in mind: to promote Canadian blues music and Canadian blues artists, and also to recognize outstanding achievements in the blues.
Given that Canada's blues scene is nationwide, and this country is pretty huge, then factoring how expensive it is to fly, even in January, we are honored that folks from Vancouver Island to Nova Scotia are making the trek here to be part of the Maple Blues Awards. You should give them a big applause.
The Maple Blues Award winner for Electric Act of the Year is...
It's Monkey Junk!
What can we say? Last year was one heck of a year. We got to play in 3 or 4 different countries. We crisscrossed Canada 5 times.
You know, the blues is a great music. Quite often the guitar and the harmonica and the keyboards take a lot of the solos, but tonight when you're listening to all the stings in the band, listen to the little shots and all the little things that the horn players do to kind of add to the sound of the music. And on behalf of all the horn players, I accept this award. Thank you very much.
Things are good. You always came around. When the going got rough, you were nowhere to be found. There's a home where my heart used to be. I wouldn't treat a dog.
I've been listening to your music for many years now, and singing along with your records, and I probably learned from singing along with your records. So thank you, Kim Mitchell.
All right, thank you.
It's an honor to be up here with you.
You turned out okay.
Wow, thank you so much. I mean, vocals, a voice is just one of those instruments for me that everybody has one, whether they use it all the time or not. So it's really thrilling to be recognized for that, especially in the company that was here. I mean, these guys are all my heroes on here. I mean, all these guys. So thank you so much.
First, I want to thank my family, my wife Meredith, and my kids that are at home. And to be in a category with so many great guitar players. We live in a country that is full of fantastic guitar players. So I'm going to share this with all the nominees because it's just so nice to be recognized like that.
A panel of 50 blues aficionados selects the nominees. This panel includes radio hosts, journalists, and festival organizers, regionally distributed across the country. Members of the nominating committee are not eligible for any of the awards, and a list of their names is in your program.
2 o'clock in the morning, y'all, stand at these 4 walls. There's a blue light flashing in the kitchen and a red light burning in the hall. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What a great crowd, Grit.
Oh, I'm impressed. Good for you for being here. Well, it's a great show, and you got to support this. And I'm here with Eric, who is the CEO, you know, of SOCAN, and he mentioned that SOCAN's done really well this year. So he's brought a checkbook. Are there any SOCAN members in the audience?
But just say a big thank you to everybody at the Toronto Blues Society, the Maple Blues Awards, and my producer, Danny Greenspoon, my manager, Derek Andrews, publicist, Jane Harbury, to the CBC and all the stations out there that play our music. I love songwriting, and I'm so honored to get
the play that I've been getting.
Thank you very much. Kenny couldn't be here tonight, but he wanted to acknowledge all the other players in this category, some all incredible players and all an inspiration and friends of Kenny's. He also wanted to thank Duke Robillard, who produced the latest recording, An Old Rock on a Roll, his manager Rick Bates.
My name's Funky. I don't have to say it because I know y'all know it. You know you didn't call it out like you should have. I'll give you another chance. Again. That was almost sad, baby, but you brought it home.
You know, a lot of people don't know this, but originally Matt and I were going to host the show, but they didn't think we'd look good in the dresses. Well, maybe Matt would.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. It's all in my legs, really. Yeah.
You better have good legs, buddy.
Greg doesn't play in Canada often enough. I think when he gets this award, especially when he considers the distinguished company he is in, he may come back and visit us more often.
My name's Derek Anders. I'm accepting on behalf of Carlos, and I gave him a call just in case he did win to ask him what he would say, and he said he wanted to thank his fans.
2011 was a year that brought us a number of blues highlights, such as the induction of Freddie King into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh yeah. And also, Alligator Records celebrated its 40th anniversary as an independent blues label, and that is something that we should all clap for.
One of the things that the board of directors does is acknowledge a member of the community who, behind the scenes, has played a role. Brian is a past recipient of the Blues Booster Award, and it's something that we like to do every year to acknowledge behind-the-scenes work.
No one person does these things alone. It's an effort and commitment of many. So this award really goes to the accomplishments of all the members of the Ottawa Blues Society boards over the past years, along with our dedicated volunteers and our members who support all our initiatives.
So when all the awards have been handed out tonight, including the one that we're nominated in, which is Best Guitarist of the, what is it?
Ultimate Blues Champion of the Universe.
What a party. I'm sorry I showed up looking like a suit, but I was at work all day today, and I got on a plane to come down and see you guys, because I didn't, for two reasons. One, whatever promotes Canadian talent, I want to be there. And this room was full of Canadian talent. You guys are amazing.
True
Firstly. And secondly, I wanted to come down and hook up with Funky.
Wow, Entertainer of the Year. This award is such a treat for me. I think it's a real acknowledgement to the people who work with me. And, you know, my label and my agents and my manager, they all put me in front of people as much as they can. And, you know, my family, they sacrifice more than I do to let me be able to do what I do. So this is for all them. Thank you very much.
Well, it's really an honor to be in all their company, and I think this I'd like to cut it into 5 and share it with all of them and me. But anyway, thanks so much. It's an honor.
You see these bars, you see these trees, you think you don't know me, I have no name, 'cause all I have are these four walls, these four walls, yeah, these four walls.
I'm going to turn this over to Holger in a minute, but I just wanted to say how excited I am to even be a part of this in any way, you know, whether it be a nomination or just up here presenting to some fine musicians.
Wayne sat me down one day in the drums and he says, I'm going to show you how to play a double-handed Jimmy Reed shuffle. He says, that's where you start, and everything else after that is gravy. So I want to share this award tonight with the drummer for Downchild Blues Band and Whiskey Howl and Sherman and Peabody, the great Wayne Wilson. Thank you.
This is great.
The other, the esteemed group I'm included in here is fantastic. I've learned a lot from all the nominees. I'm really quite honored.
Where's the blues taking me? It's a one-way ticket to pain and ecstasy. If misery loves company, that would be the blues with me. When the good times roll, I'm all aboard. I'm the engineer now, don't you know?
We're here to present the new artist, the Maple Blues Award for the New Artist of the Year. New Artist of New. You gotta be new. And so Bill and I were talking, and we were thinking, like, geez, when's the last time we were new?
You have no idea how much this means to me. It's been a hell of a year, I have to tell you. And this just means everything to me. I want to thank everybody who voted for us. I want to thank anyone who wrote a review for us. We have 1 CD out. Our band is 2 years old. We're from a tiny little town in BC called Kamloops. I just cannot tell you how much this means to me.
Yeah, and as you can tell, I'm not new.
Yeah, I mean, I love being able to go out by myself on the road and just play guitar and sing. To me, that's kind of how I grew up, and that's how I love reaching people. And thank you so much for supporting a guy on the guitar and letting me get out there and do that. That's one of the things that keeps me happiest, and I'm thrilled to have this. Thank you very, very much.
Born on the 4th of July, Miss Independence, that's I. My mama drank, my daddy rolled the whole hard road. I'ma get you. Yeah, I'ma get you. Get you. I'm gonna tell you once and warn you twice, and then your best disappears. Come on, Mr. Lerner.
It's great to be here, and it's great to be with Andrew Galloway, whose label has championed Canadian blues and some others for 15 years. Happy 15th anniversary, Andrew.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Thank you very much. And a pleasure to be here with you, Danny, who's championed the blues from day one.
I gotta say, let's hand it to the producers, which was Steve Mariner and Ken Friesen of this record. Steve really pushed us in different directions, how we were supposed to do things. I'm the old guy in the band, so I've got this sort of a set mind frame, but Steve actually gets me out of it. We've argued a lot, but we still love each other very much. So it's great production. I have to say, I can't get over how good this young man is and how talented he is. So thank you very much.
We don't know it yet till we get there, but my bet is whoever wins it tonight, it's got many, many years to go as well. So this is lifetime achievement, not retirement. This is just partway through.
It's been a long, beautiful, wonderful journey through all kinds of towns, through all 10 provinces and about 15 countries, and that's not bad for a guy with no manager, no agent, and no record company.
We thank you for your support. We say it every year, and almost every single musician that comes out here says that without you, we cannot do what we love to do. And we thank you so much for being here. We thank you so much for being there. We thank you for caring enough to be with us every step of the way.
This is Shakura Saida.
And this is Tressa Levasseur. We thank you so much.
Have a wonderful night.
Thank you so much. We love you. Congratulations to all the winners and nominees. We'll see you next year.